Hey everybody, it's Cynthia coming to you today. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Mari. She is killing it on TikTok. And I don't know about you guys, but TikTok to me was always like, oh, that's just a kid's thing. People aren't on there. It's just like a fun, nobody's doing anything. But did you all realize that 3 out of 4 users of TikTok are 20 years? That 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, we're all starting to get into that because it is changing the world. There's a different dynamic to it. And so there's no reason to be afraid of it if you don't want to go in front of the camera or you're not really sure what to say or how to do it. Mari and I have been working with a gentleman named Seth, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about some training that she took and how it impacted her and changed her business. So let me introduce you to Mari, who is on with me today and going to just enlighten all of us. Thank you, Mari. Thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Texas. The biggest, second biggest states in Konas after Alaska. I like to give information like that. So it's a beautiful morning here and TikTok. I mean, TikTok is money. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight up like that. You think TikTok is for kids? It's not. I had a $28,000 2 week in TikTok. So that's $28,000 in sales that I actually did. All of my clients come from TikTok. All of my leads come from TikTok. Everything that I'm doing is TikTok. And yes, I mean, I like to be omnipresent and go here in YouTube and other places, but the disproportionate results that you get in TikTok, you're not going to get anywhere else unless the next platform, the new big platform in maybe 2 or 3 years comes in the future. So we're here, TikTok now. Now, before I met Seth, I was stuck. I told you that was the theme of being stuck. I was stuck in 2,500 followers. I remember that. I remember that name, that specific number, 2,500. That I was like, oh my God, I can't get out of here. I could go live because after 1,000 followers, you could go live. But I was like, not getting the results that I needed. And the main thing that I like about Seth course is that he focused on how to make money on TikTok. It's not about going viral. It's not about, yeah, you can go viral. He teaches you that. But I know people that have millions of followers that are not making any money in TikTok. So it's not that you have millions of followers. It's the engagement and the connection that you have with your audience, which he teaches you that in the class, because I had no clue who was my audience. Who was the perfect client for me? He tells you, hey, who is your perfect client? Let's do all this writing and see who is that person. How do you talk to that person? How do you write a title that is actually going to hook people like a fish towards you, and you're like, and I'm actually gobbling a lot of big fishes. I mean, seriously, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So it's just been, going lives. I like going lives like so many times in a day and connecting with people and people asking me questions. And yes, you got trolls here and there, like always. And I'm like, blocked, bye-bye. I love social media in that sense because it's like, oh, you mess with me, I'm gonna just block you. I don't try not to block people, but I said, you can disagree with me, but disagree with me and give me an example of why, a reason behind you disagreeing with me and whatever I'm teaching you. See what I mean? And most people just disagree with me just to disagree with me. That's a little bit of TikTok.
Yeah, you told me a really interesting story about what you do sometimes in the mornings and what the reaction was. And I thought that was really cool for people who were afraid that think, oh, I have to have the perfect lighting. I have to have the perfect camera. I got to have a perfect script, which is why a lot of people shy away from it. So tell me that story again, because that was really fun.
Oh, well, yeah. So in the weekends, I am just hanging with my peeps. And so I just use a robe. Every weekend, I just have a robe. I have a pink robe. And so just me and my tea, I drink Thai tea every morning. And so I just sit here and talk to them in my robe. So somebody that never seen me comes and said, you should dress better. It's your business. And I said, hey, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm a grandma. I don't care how I look. After 40, you start like, I'm not saying that you look bad, but you care more about more important things, about the information that you're bringing. And I asked this everybody else. There was like 1,200 people in the live. Hey, does anybody care if I'm in a row drinking tea and or you care about the information that I'm giving you? And everybody's info. Keep going, forget it, block him. Just get rid of the negative, Nelly. I'm like, okay. And that there was like, this is my audience, because this is the people that I was looking. I want people that see that I'm real, and I want to connect with that real person, because I'm not trying to make a facade, because I think social media has become too much of this appearance, and I'm not about the appearance. I'm about the information.
Right. Yeah. We digest information, and we always joke about the attention span of adults is less than a goldfish these days, or people, right? It's 7 seconds or less and we're on to the next thing. So what do you use TikTok for? You have a business, obviously, that you're promoting on TikTok. So tell me a little bit about that.
So I started, when I started with TikTok in the beginning, which is like, it's been years now, it was just affiliate marketing, basically referring people to courses and bringing people to do the same thing. Last year, I fully went into crypto after August of last year, and it's now crypto and basically financial literacy mindset, because I noticed that no matter what business you have, people always have a mindset issue. Well, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, whatever objection is a mindset problem. And then, so financial literacy, mindset, and crypto, making money online, specifically with crypto or things that are assets that are, consider assets, basically that's it.
Yeah. So when you're working with your TikTok, how often are you posting, and what kind of topics are you putting out there? Just kind of give us an idea. You're doing really well with it. So if you can give us just a little bit.
I have my list of topics up there.
Awesome.
So like Mondays, I talk about financial literacy, like Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Savers and Losers. You know what I mean? You need to put your money to work for you. Tuesdays, I talk about exchanges, crypto exchanges, and how to onboard, how to get into those exchanges the easiest way. Wednesday, I have a market update, what is happening in the crypto space, specifically with Bitcoin. I focus on Bitcoin because usually everything else follows that. Thursdays, I do some of the metaverse. Friday, I can't even see it. Crypto, oh my gosh, I don't see well. The other one at the end is like Saturday is like basically the science of getting rich, and some things that I like more wealthy mindset. I think that does that give you an overall?
It gives me an idea. So I guess so do you do like a 2-minute, how often do you post? How long are your posts for TikTok?
So I post every day at least one video, and I have like 6 accounts. The reason I have 6 accounts is because in TikTok they don't like crypto, is what I can say. And so like sometimes something will happen, but anyway, I don't post in all 6 accounts every day. I just like focus on my main 2 accounts, and I just post one video a day, and then I go live at least twice a day, sometimes an hour, 2 hours per time that I go live, because I actually enjoy talking to people. So I lose track of time, and it's like hours and hours. I always try to stay at least an hour twice a day.
Okay, that gives us a good idea. And that's all something that Seth teaches in this training class that we're talking about taking. It's vertical video profits. And you were part of the beta testing that happened last year. And how long after you took the class did you really start to see things just like take off for you?
For me personally, it felt immediate, like, because I was like, he has scripts, guys. He has scripts. Think about this. I didn't use too much of scripts. I was like, you know what, I've been talking in front of cameras forever, so I don't feel like I need a script, but I use some of it just to check, he doesn't, he has scripts for the people that want little itty bitty or whatever, but there's also an outline. So for the people that are more creative like me, that is like, I don't want it, I don't want anybody to tell me every second, every little dot and T to say. But yeah, the scripts were very, very helpful, being able to actually see what is my audience, and to listen to your clients, because to your leads, because they will tell me what they wanted. Hey, we want a Discord. This was weird. Hey, we want you to talk about this. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. And I'm like, okay, why not? And I think that's another reason why my account started growing really faster after that, because of all, I was doing that and I was listening to the audience, and those things combined, it was just powerful.
Yeah. And what's really cool is they saw you as the expert. So they could have gone out and done their own research, but they said, hey, we need you to talk about this because we're following you, we're believing you, and we really know you care about us, which is really cool, because as part of that TikTok versus just putting it in writing, you actually get to see the personality and meet the person and know a little bit about what they're doing. I mean, not many people are going to come up on Saturday mornings with their coffee and their robe on. So good for you. Good for you. So I'm really excited to offer this program from Seth, because we're getting ready to put out another launch. He's doing the free webinar for anybody who's maybe interested in a little bit of, hey, how does this work? But the fact that you don't have to, what we call, reinvent the wheel, that he gives you everything that you need. And as long as you follow it step by step, you can just take off flying like you did. Or if you just need a little help here and there to just plug in those holes so that you can really get your business going, it works for you either way. I'm really excited to get this out there. And Mari, I really, really appreciate you taking the time. Before we end, I just want to know if there's anything that you'd like to share with our viewers out there, of any information, ideas, suggestions, comments, anything.
Sometimes we complicate our life and try to wait for the perfect moment to post this, the perfect video to post, and then we keep pushing and pushing and talking ourselves out of it. Again, mindset. We talk ourselves about everything. Oh, well, I don't know if this will work. Why TikTok? Why TikTok? Because TikTok is still new, and TikTok has disproportionate results. You're not gonna get this from Facebook. Believe me, because I'm posting on Facebook, I'm posting on YouTube, I'm everywhere. And still, the biggest place that I actually got the biggest results is TikTok. Because I can tell you where my people come from. I can actually look in my opt-in pages where people come from and their names. And those names, I see them from TikTok. So knowing where everything comes from, and going back to, hey, what am I gonna be doing today? Just a simple list. It doesn't take that long, in the sense of, hey, what are you passionate about? Because people want you to see whatever you speak. If you're like, oh, well, I don't know, this is horrible, you know what I mean? You can say, oh, well, I love about this, blah, 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 whatever. People are gonna know that you don't care about that. I remember when I started doing affiliate marketing, I was promoting whatever I promoted just to make money. And I wasn't enthusiastic about whatever I was promoting, and people could tell that. So now it's like, oh my God, crypto, this, that. And it's like, I'm like, you have to like slap me to shut me up. It's like, find what you love and go for it, and just talk yourself into it, not out of it. Again, because we can tend to be perfectionists and all this other stuff. I know I got my days, and I say, you know what, Mari, I'm just gonna put the video, I'm just gonna go live, this is me, and that's it. I think that, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it
Because I'm
does.
ADHD, so it's like I'm all over the place, like nowhere and everywhere. And
Yeah. Well, and there are days where you're just not up to it. And those are the days you need to skip or have, if you're really into it, you can always do a couple videos ahead for those days that, hey, this isn't
Yeah.
where you've got some stuff
batches.
going
I
on.
like doing batches. I
Batches,
do a
yeah.
lot of videos on batches because I have lupus. So I have my days that I don't feel good. So
Yeah.
whenever I don't feel good, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna post it. And I tell my audience, I don't feel good. They
Yeah.
know. I said straight up, hey, I'm here, I'm live, I'm talking to you, but I'm having one of my bad days.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. They care about you. I mean, I just got out of COVID. And everybody was like, hope you feel good, Mari. We're praying. I'm like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
Because I never met. And before I go, I have to tell you this story that just came to my mind. So I was in DC visiting. Okay. I came back a week ago. And the first day I was there in DC, and I went to this Dominican restaurant with my girlfriend that lives in Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia. Somebody saying, hey, I've seen you before. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not from here. I'm from Texas. You can't see me because I'm not from here. No, but I seen you. And I'm like, impossible. You never seen me. Anyway. And I said, TikTok? And she said, you're the girl. TikTok, yes. And I was like, what in the world? I only have like less than 9,000 people in my followers. And I had 2 people that recognized me in DC.
That's
if you don't
amazing.
think that's powerful, I can't, somebody from Texas getting somebody recognizing a way the other side of the states. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. But I wanted to leave you with that story.
That is really awesome. You're almost like a celebrity. We need to get your autograph.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
Hope one day I have 1 million followers and everybody's like, Mari.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
That's fun.
Like, yeah.
Well, what's really cool too about TikTok is that it has an algorithm that shows people what they're interested in, where some of the other ones, the more you like or the more you follow, the more you see their stuff. But if you have a specific subject, then it has a different algorithm, which is really cool. That I like that I'm able sort of kind of to control some of that stuff. And I'm just going to leave our audience with this because there's so much in this training and so many cool things that Seth offers. And I think one of his bonuses is that if you do this course, you're not out there alone, like you pay for it and you're studying from home and you're all alone. He does have groups and other tribes and things like that you can match up with people. And anything you're struggling with, you can actually say, hey, can somebody help me with this? Or do you have that? And I think that's really cool too, because none of us want to be an island unto ourselves, especially if we're brand new to something. And I know a lot of us aren't tech savvy. And even sometimes when you are, there's glitches in systems and you go, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. I'm just going to throw it and just walk away from it. And it's cool that you don't have that because we do have that group support and that tribe of people who are doing it. So it's really fun. So I'm going to leave everybody with this, that we have the opportunity to sign everybody up for this course that's coming up. So just click on the link that Mari and I are going to have available for you. So you can just watch the webinar, see if it works for you, maybe share it with some people who really want to start building their business. And it's great for people who are not in one location and they want to, like me, I want to travel all over the world and do what I want to do and help people. So Mari, thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure. And we seem to be crossing each other's paths in and out of states because I was just in Texas. So it's really cool. So we'll talk again. Big hugs to you and continued success with your business.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.